Gemini, it's clear that you guys are going to need two parts for your reading because I was in the middle of filming and my phone just, I don't know where, just boop, just storage got filled. So, anyways, I'm back with the part two for Gemini. But, Gemini, as I was saying, this energy here, it's very much giving that you're coming out of the scarcity. You're coming out of this area, this gray area of not knowing what's going on. And I feel like a lot of you guys that are coming across this message, you have been in a place of, just complete unawareness. Like you've been in a place of secrecy in terms of what's going on with this person. Like something was hidden from you. And this moon in reverse is revealing it. It's coming to light. Everything is coming to light in terms of, the relationship. And I'm keeping this relationship focused because I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's what this is. You're finding out the truth about this particular person, this particular individual. You're finding out the truth about, if it's not in a relationship, it could be a job, it could be something financial, it could even be a friend or family member. But I'm mainly primarily focused on a particular relationship in your life where it's being revealed. The things that you were wondering about, the things that you were kept in the dark about are being revealed. And I feel like you being a cut off person, Geminis are known for cutting off what doesn't serve them. Like you guys have no problem. Y'all have no problem completely walking away once you realize that it's not for you. So I just sort of feel that way, Gemini. Like I feel like you're going to walk away from this. I feel like there's cut off energy, secrets are being revealed. It's kind of making me want to dive into these messages even more. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like I just got this new oracle deck called What's the Tea? I feel like I'm going to do something a little unorthodox that I have not done for the other readings. I'm going to pull from this deck and see what is being revealed. Like, what exactly is being revealed to Gemini spirit? We see that secrets are being exposed and revealed. We need to know specifically what are those secrets? What are those things that are being revealed? So, let's see. What's being revealed to Gemini spirit? Ooh. We have reflecting, too late for sorry, regret never posted, cock blocking. That's interesting. So it's almost like somebody has been trying to come in between you and your person here. Like, I'm going to see what else is coming through. Ooh. Caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. Wow. So this energy is sort of revealing. I see now why caught blocking is here and why caught a case is here. This is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like this energy, the caught blocking feels divine, okay? And I'm going to explain why. I feel like spirit has been trying to protect you from a particular situation with this person. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to mean STD. It could mean any sort of infection that's going on with this person, but I feel like this energy is very divine. So this could be where this person's been wanting to be sexually involved with you, and every time you guys are trying to be sexually involved, it never works, or something happens, or, there's been distractions around the intimacy here. And the reason why is because there's something you're being energetically protected from. Even if this person does not have a disease, even if this person doesn't have anything that you can catch, there's an energetic protection around you. And what I'm also seeing is that this is somebody who's going to regret not telling you how they felt. This is somebody who's going to regret not being open with you, because that moon in reverse is, again, something being revealed here. Okay, so too late for sorry, regret never posted. Yeah, I feel like this person, whoever this is somebody that it's being revealed to you what's going on with this individual. And you're finding out why the situation might have felt like it was stagnant. You're finding out why all of this is going on with this individual and why it couldn't move forward the way that you like it to. It hasn't been very smooth. It hasn't been like a smooth relationship or smooth transition because you're being protected from something divinely. Okay, Gemini? That is what I'm seeing. That's the message that didn't fully come through, is that you have been in a situation with this person, whether this is a friendship or romantic connection. I'm leaning towards romance. You've been in some sort of a relationship with this person where something was hidden from you and you knew it. You knew in your heart. You're like, you felt it. Even the fact that this is coming out in reverse is revealing that you're coming out of that place of not knowing. You're coming out of that place of scarcity and things being hidden from you. And then it's been like illusions after illusion. So it's like, you might have even talked yourself out of it. Like, well, maybe it's this and maybe it's that and maybe this. But the reality, excuse me, the reality of the situation, my voice is trying to go out. The reality of the situation here, Gemini, is that you're not wrong. Okay, what you suspected, you're not wrong about. And I feel like spirit is confirming that energy. Okay, I feel like this energy is being confirmed. Everything that you said, everything that you thought intuitively regarding this person and what they're hiding is on point. Okay, and that's why we have the reflecting card out on the table, because this is not somebody who takes accountability. They're going to regret it internally, but they may not tell you that. You know what I mean? They may not tell you that they regret that energy. So that's what I see happening in the month of October. Very eventful. And I also think it was kind of symbolic how the reading got interrupted and I had to do a second part. I feel like there's something to that, Gemini. I feel like this was divinely meant to happen. So when I upload this, it's going to be 2 uploads for Gemini. So be sure to check that out. Okay, part 1 is already posted. This is part 2. This was never supposed to happen. I typically like to keep these videos right at 10 minutes. Your reading has been the only reading, Gemini, in which I've had to do a second part. So I feel like this was divinely meant to be heard. But let's pull an advice card. We have the heart chakra, generosity. Yeah, it says generosity is sharing. I give myself freely and I'm open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can and I expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. So what this energy is telling you is don't close yourself off to love. Don't let this situation run you away from keeping an open mind, keeping an open heart, because some of you might actually be tempted to, some of you might be tempted to want to say, F love after this. F love, like this was crazy, this was messy, it hurt me, I'm just closed off. What this is saying from the heart chakra is don't close yourself off, okay? Don't close yourself off to love. Don't close yourself off to, something coming in. Don't let this situation change who you are, okay? Whoever this person is, this is just a really messed up individual. Okay, this is somebody who has a lot of trauma. This is somebody who doesn't know how to be truthful. The truth is not in them, so you're being encouraged. This is a warning, Gemini. I feel like this reading is a warning reading, okay? You are being encouraged to listen to your intuition, okay? You're also being encouraged when the information comes to you, when the secret is revealed, when the lies are exposed, okay? You need to believe it the first time because there is a protection here. There's a reason why these cards came out. Caught blocking and caught a case. Yeah, there is caught blocking happening. You know why? Because your spiritual team is protecting you from something when it comes to this person, whether this is a physical, literal disease, or whether this is, a situation where you are, your spiritual team's trying to protect you from this person's energy and from whatever they're bringing towards you. You know, there's a such thing as both physical hygiene and spiritual hygiene. And I happen to feel like you're being protected in more than one way, Gemini. I'm sending a lot of love your way if you made it to the second part of this video. And again, you know, for those of you where you're only catching the second part here, I'm going to link the first video in the description box so that you can see part one, okay? Part one just abruptly cut out. I had to finish the message. So I'm sending love your way. If you need additional clarity, you can click the link in my description box. My link tree will take you to where you can book a reading with me. Now, I have fall bundle reading specials. Okay, so if you want to book a fall reading bundle, which is discounted this month in celebration of breast cancer awareness and spooky season, be sure to click the link tree. And I'll see you guys in the next video, Gemini.